Hi boys and girls, today we're going to work on Review 8. Today, at the beginning, you see here in this block of numbers, these are numbers that are being counted by twos, and you are going to it's just repeat addition. So you're adding 2 every time you go. It's also called skip counting, where you just skip however many numbers until you get to that number. So for instance, on 4, you would skip count. You can make a number line and count 4, and then the little lines would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here you would be counting by 4s every time. So you would say 4, 8, 12, 16. That's another way to do it. Now, here we have 5, so you're going to count by 5s and then by 10s. The next block of problems is working with units. Now I'm going to remind you that a meter and a centimeter is measuring a length, all right? So meters and centimeters. Remember that a door, if you are measuring meters, it would be the same thing as measuring from a doorknob to the bottom of that door. So that's a good estimation of the length of a meter. So if you see your door, your entry door to your house, look at the doorknob and then measure down, and it's about the size, the length of a meter. The next is centimeter. Centimeter is much shorter. It's just, if you think of your finger, the tip of your fingernail, that is about the tip of your finger to the end of your nail, then that is about a centimeter. Now, kilograms and grams is weight. Kilograms and grams is weight. So if you were to measure kilograms, it would be the same thing as measuring a huge dictionary. You know how we have those huge, heavy dictionaries in our classroom? Okay, well that would be about 1 kilogram. All right? Or if I was to say I'm going to measure my cat would be about 6 kilograms, okay? Kilograms. All right, so this would be about 6 kilograms, and my dictionary that I would hold in my hand is 1 kilogram. Now, if I'm going to measure a gram, that means I am measuring the weight of a paper clip. So it wouldn't be that heavy. It would be pretty light, the weight of a paper clip. All right? So that would be, let me get a paper clip for you real quick, for those that need a reminder of what it might look like. So that's pretty lightweight. So that is about a gram. Now, if I was to have an apple and weighed an apple, that would be about 25 grams. So, that kind of gives you an idea that it's still not, an apple would still not be enough to measure the weight of 1 kilogram. It would still be grams. So about 25 grams would be an apple. Now, liters is measuring the capacity of how much a cylinder could carry. So how much liquid a cylinder could carry, or a cup. So liters. So this, don't forget, is liters. And it's measuring the liquid that can fill up a cup or a pitcher or a pan. You are measuring the capacity of that object. So here's my little cup. And how much water can I fill up? Oh, about, let's say, in my cup, I could get in about 2 liters, or maybe 1 liter. Okay, it's a pretty large cup if you see it in person. This one's about 2 cups, but you would want a bigger cup to have a liter. Okay, but the main idea is that you are filling it up with the liquid. All right, height. Hour. So here we go. H is for hour, and min is for minutes. Okay, so here we're talking about time. So H is the hour, and if you look at a clock, okay, I wasn't very good with my clock, but you get the picture. The hour is the shorthand, okay? It tells if it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. That shorthand is rotating for 60 minutes until it gets to a whole hour. Now, MIN is the minutes, and it's the longhand, and it tells you minutes in 5-minute increments. So that means that whenever you see the clock, here, there's a better clock I wrote right here. I drew here. Let's see, where is it? Okay, so here for the minutes, your longhand is going to count out starting with 5. So here it's 0 for o'clock, and then it says 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's the same thing as you skip counting to 5, and then 25, 30. So that is the minutes. So you could also see it on a number line, and here the number line would be these little tiny, these little tiny increments here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So see, it would give you those. So if you wanted to count in between, but just remember that they're 5 every time you get to a number, and the minutes is what counts that. So MIN is minutes.